Okay, so in this practical, we are going to talk about social engineering attacks. As we have seen in the last modules, what is social engineering and how it can be used to gain passwords and uh, access to your systems. In this practical, we will see how phishing attacks are carried out. So, as you can see on the screen, let me log into my uh, Kali machine. So for social engineering attack, we are going to use social engineering toolkit, which is a ready-made toolkit available on Kali Linux. This practical is just for demonstration purpose. So if you want to actually practice, you have to install Kali virtual machine. So you can see I've logged in, and this is the interface of the latest Kali 2019. So now we'll go into the menu and we'll first go to terminal. To fight why we are going to terminal, because to carry out just since this phishing attacks, we need to first know the IP address of my machine, and I'll tell you why do we need that. So to find IP address, we'll type ifconfig ipconfig. Yes. So you can see this is the IP address of my virtual machine 10.0.2.50. So now keeping this in mind, we'll close this terminal and we'll go to social engineering. See, these are all the tools available for attacks in Kali. You can see for post exploitation, these are the tools. For sniffing and spoofing, that means passive attacks, these tools are used. So then web application analysis, burp suite, skipfish, SQL map, WordPress scan, etc. And these are the tools for forensics, for forensic and crime investigation. So now let us go into social engineering. Yes, these are the three in social engineering attacks: Maltego, MSF payload creator, and social engineering toolkit. We will use SET. So uh, yes. So I'll tell you from the beginning. Yes, let me clear the terminal and done. Okay. So now I've cleared the terminal and I need to again start with social engineering toolkit. Yes, so you can see this is the interface. So we will be carrying out phishing attacks. For phishing attack, we need to clone a website. Now, what is cloning of website? Cloning is the process of having the same content as on the website, but the data that you submit through a cloned website gets submitted directly to the attacker instead of the legitimate database. So let us so from, as you can see the menu here, we are going to select uh, third social engineering attack. So I'll press 1, enter. Then these are the 10 types of modules which are available, but we'll go for website attack vector since we are using phishing website. And now in this, since we are going to use phishing website to gain credentials of a user, we will go for credential harvester attack method. So basically it harvests the credentials of the user. Now you can see we will use web templates, site cloner, or custom import. Web templates is a templates which are already available in the toolkit, but we will use a site cloner so that we can clone a legitimate site, so that the user or the adverse person who is going to access the website find it a legitimate website. So let us press 2. So now this tool is asking for my IP address. So why it is asking for my IP address? Because whenever a user will enter the credentials, these credentials will be transferred to my IP address. Because since I'm storing the credentials of the user in an illegal way, I need to tell the IP address of the destination. So as we have seen, the IP address of my destination is 10.0.2.15. Yes. So now I'll press enter. Now it is asking the URL of the site to clone. So we can either use facebook.com or gmail.com or any other login websites, amazon.com or anything. So I'll use https facebook.com for login and I'll press enter. So now this is cloning the website, and this could take a little bit. So meanwhile, now yes, so you may need to copy. Yes, so now what it's showing, it will give us the information. So see, The social engineering toolkit credential harvester attack. Credential harvester is running on port 80, which means we have successfully created the attack, and information will be displayed as it arrives below. Now it is saying that the information will be displayed to you as it arrives below, right? So now what I will do, I will log into my Gmail account using Firefox or any other web browser which you already have, but I generally prefer Firefox. So now I will log into my Gmail account and send the fake phishing website to myself only. So yes, so I'll just show you an example. Yes, so now you can see I'm going to log into gmail.com. So now you can see that I have logged into my Gmail account, and what I will do is I will create a mail and I will mail the link to myself. So I will show you how generally such phishing websites are sent over the internet. So just wait a minute till the drive box is getting loaded. Yes, so now I mail the information to myself. Subject SE tool kit, and yes, here you can see I will be attaching an email. So insert link, text to display. So now what text to display? So if you are intelligent enough, you can directly go to facebook.com and you can see this URL, copy this URL, come here, paste it, and to what URL this link should go to. Now here you have to enter the IP address of a machine. So my machine's IP address is 10.0.2.15. okay, and okay, so you can see now I have the link. I'll send the email, and see I have received the email, and when I click this email I go to this website. Now all these characters are rubbish characters. I don't know why it has appeared. It may be a fault of the cloning website, but if you take ready-made templates, or if you properly clone a legitimate website, you may get proper details. So now if I enter here my name and some password, let's say AAAA for 5 times A, and click submit, you go to the legitimate login page, right? So, and if I come to my terminal, you can see what it has shown: a possible username field found. Okay, so whenever whenever user tries to attempt to log in, target machine gets a notification. So you can see directory traversal attack detected from. Okay, so if you come down, so you have to have knowledge to examine all these fields. So if you just come down, I'll just show you. See, password pre-filled false, email Chinmay, because I had entered Chinmay in that Facebook account. Since my login was incorrect, since I had entered the wrong wrong password, the password field was false. If I had entered a legitimate password, then it would directly take me to facebook.com, but my credentials would get displayed here. So the attack, in this way you can carry out a phishing attack. So I just wanted to tell you that attackers who are very expert and who are very keen to get credentials modify websites in such a way that a legitimate user cannot even determine the difference between a website and a phishing website. So that is why social engineering attacks are very careful, and you should never enter your passwords through such links. You have to first scan the links through firewall scanners or antivirus scanners to look if there is a phishing website. Normally, if you try to open this in a firewall protected web servers or web browsers, these links are automatically blocked. So but there are also techniques in which you can bypass these links. You can hide those links behind an image, that is steganography, and then perform attacks. So it completely depends upon you whether what do you want to do. So basically this is one of the most dangerous attacks, so that is why cybersecurity awareness is very important. So if you have any more doubts, you are free to ask in the question and answer section.